Ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn and find your seats for this episode of WYART's Backstage Pass. Friday. Welcome to this episode of Backstage Pass, and I am literally backstage. That's right, I am backstage of our main stage production of 42nd Street. Now, why am I here? Because this is not WYART. Well, as I told you on Monday, this week we were going to be featuring WYART students who are serving the theater in a different capacity. So today I'm here with Kat and Lane, who are currently working in our costume department for our main stage productions this summer. So, Catherine, what are some of the WYART productions that you have been involved in?
I've done Cats, Addams Family. My very first one was Into the Woods Jr. I've done Legally Blonde Jr. and Mary Poppins and a couple others.
All right, and Lane, what else have you done here at WYART?
Well, I've been here since I was like 6. So I can't just go off and list everything.
Most recently, both Catherine and Lane were LeFou in our winter production of Beauty and the Beast, but they both have been here pretty much since they walked and have spent a good quantity of time here as part of our WYART program and working on our main stage. So, Catherine, what are you doing as a main stage apprentice this summer?
I'm actually an intern this summer. For the past 2 summers, I was an apprentice though, and I was working in the costume shop, and for the past 2 summers I was running shows, and I am running 42nd Street, but as an intern I don't get to run shows, I get to work in the costume shop.
Awesome. So Lane, what are you doing in our costume shop this summer?
Well, I'm just learning because I'm an apprentice, so learning how to like sew certain things and also like quick changes.
So how has your experience in WYART inspired you to work on our main stage?
For me, it just helped me spark my interest in theater, and that created a lust for learning the different aspects of theater, and that's why I started in the apprenticeship.
And Lane, what have you learned as part of WYART that has helped you in your apprenticeship this summer?
I think part of it is like I learned a lot about costumes when I was doing the WYART shows because like I kind of like hung around the costume shop because Kat was always back there and I started to learn about costumes and I became really interested.
Great. So what, other than costumes and the technical side of things and the acting side of things, what else have you gained from being a part of our WYART programs here at Weathervane?
I think it gives us a really good like working attitude and getting the job done really quickly because usually we put the show up in 3 weeks. And I've definitely met some of my closest friends at WYART, which is great. That's about it for me. I mean, there's so many aspects to it.
And what about you, Lane?
I think it's like helped me with like acting and because it's just you get to focus on like certain things because we have classes for like dancing, we have classes for acting, we have classes for singing, classes like for stage combat even. Like you have a focus on each part of theater.
We also have a lot of like confidence built when people encourage us constantly.
Yes. So we have 13 and High School Musical as our production camps still coming up. What would you say to someone who is considering being a part of one of those camps?
I would say totally go for it because I discovered something I absolutely loved and I didn't realize I absolutely loved it. I've been doing it my entire life and didn't realize that's what I wanted to do for a career until I took a WYART camp. And the other thing is if you're not really into theater, you should still do it because it's a good chance to learn about backstage theater and if you want to do that or building your confidence and kind of getting out there and trying something new.
I think that it really is like a confidence booster because you go into it and you're not quite for me I wasn't quite sure if like I'd be good at it or if I could do it, But by the end, like, I was so proud of myself because I figured out that I could have that confidence.
So, just as a WYART update, we are busy preparing for Frog and Toad. Our Create a Set workshop finished their camp this week, and the set looks totally adorable and very storybook-esque, which is what Frog and Toad is all about. Next week starts our stage makeup camp in the morning, so if you haven't signed up for that and you're interested, please get a hold of me as soon as possible. You can email me or call the box office, or always contact me on social media. In 2 weeks, we have our senior cabaret class and our stage writing workshop, so get signed up for those, and then we'll be right into 13 and High School Musical. So make sure that you're checking out all things WYART. You can also check out Kat and Lane's hard work in our 42nd Street production, which again opened last night and will run this weekend and next weekend as well. So join us on the main stage, join us on our WYART stage, but thank you for joining us today for this episode of Backstage Pass. We'll see you on stage.